All right. So in this topic, we are going to discuss about the direction. Okay. I don't want to make it long. Okay. I don't want to make it long because about the direction, it's very simple actually. All right. So in this topic, we're going to talk about direction, and at the same time, we're going to talk about the common mistake. The common mistake. But for now, let's jump into the first one, which is direction. So for the direction, right? We need to understand like what time frame that we need to use for the direction. Or before we are going to we're going to learn about the time frame, okay? You guys need to understand what is actually direction. So if we talk about direction, so of course you need to realize that you are playing with a big time frame, which is you're looking into the chart in the big picture, okay? You look into the chart in the big picture, right? So for an example, you need to look for maybe GBP, JPY, or GBP USD, or even gold, something like that, in the big picture, which is we are using a big time frame. So we need to understand like what time frame that we need to use for this topic. So the time frame that we are going to use in this topic, it's going to be number one, weekly, okay, and number two, daily, which is we have two types of direction, which is weekly direction and daily direction. All right. So let's talk about weekly direction first. Okay. Wait, let's erase this one first. All right. So for the weekly direction, you guys need to understand the time frame. So the time frame that we are going to use for the weekly direction is going to be weekly and daily, which is weekly is going to be our zone, okay? Zone of buy and sell, okay? Which you can see like direction and exit, all right? And then for the daily, we are going to look for the confirmation direction, which is in both ED and EF. All right. So that is the first one. Okay. So okay, let's look for the weekly direction first. So I'm not going to I'm not going to tell you guys like the SOP or something like that, because I know that you guys already expert with this one, okay? Expert with the chart and so on. So I'm going to draw the charts for you. So for an example, you have an engulfing cell. Okay? You have an engulfing cell on H4, and at the same time you have an engulfing cell on daily and engulfing buy on weekly. Wait, engulfing sell on weekly and engulfing buy on weekly. All right. So when the price get into the zone sell, okay, get into the sell zone, okay. So what do we need to do? We need to look for the confirmation direction, okay. As I said, the confirmation direction, we're going to talk about the engulfing and engulfing fail. And I am pretty sure that you guys already understand what will happen if the price create an engulfing at the current market price, and what will happen if the price create an EF at the current market price. All right. So for now, if inside of this current market price, the price forms an engulfing cell like this, okay, which is this, okay, this, we will call it as our reaction. We will call it as our reaction. By the way, who is Daniel C? Is he my student? Oh yeah, Dan. All right. So if the price create an engulfing cell at the current market price, it shows us like the price is going to respect the zone, right? The price is going to respect the zone. Right, the price is going to respect the zone. So right now, this is all what we need, okay? This is all what we need, which is we need to understand like where the price is really going. So for now, for an example, so right now, if we are talking about go, okay, so right now we already understand like this pair is going for sell. So all of our sell setup is going to be our direction setup, right? Direction setup. So this is our direction setup. And you're gonna have like another EG cell on H4, something like this. All right. Because whatever happened, okay, H4 and M30 is very, very important. Okay. H4 and M30 is very, very important. Right. So by the way, who is MZ? Who is MZ? No, can you guys hear like the police siren at the background? No, all right. Good. It's one time frame lower reaction zone. Yes, brother. Okay. Like who is MZ? Please. Who is MZ? I don't want to have any outsiders inside of my class. Please. As I say, please join with using your real name. Hello. Who can? Which student? MZ, MZ, MZ. With the letter M and the letter Z. Who is he? And he's gone. No, 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 no. He's gone. He left. He left just now. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's continue. So all of our cell setup is going to be our direction setup. So we're going to keep on focusing on the cell zone, right? How to sell? Do we need to sell on M30, something like that? No. Back to what I've said. Okay. H4, M30, and so on. And then the price going to go down like this, go down like this, go down like this. So what do we need to monitor? We just need to monitor our engulfing. Sell new engulfing zones on daily. That's it. All right. So is there any question for now? Because I'm going to the chart to make sure you guys get this even more. He's back. Where is he? And he left the gate. Wait, let me lock this meeting first. Security waiting room. He may, yeah. I already turned on the waiting room. Can we also use week? Yes, exactly. We can use the weekly EF because at the same time, because whatever happened, okay, no matter what type of time frame that we are playing with, okay, the zone, okay, the zone is just to be a zone, okay. It's nothing more than a zone, okay. So what's important? So the most important thing is going to be the current market price itself. So for now, is there any question? Kin, I also saw a few guys use hidden engulfing. Oh, do you mean like the dominant? No, I don't use them. I don't use them. Okay. Hidden engulfing, no, I don't use them. I only use easy buy. Yeah, gaps, I will mark the gaps. Okay, I will mark the gaps. But if I have the as more zones, why do I need to mark the gaps, right? If I have a clear zone, why do I need to mark the gaps, mark the hidden engulfing, and so on? Okay, because that's why I say that's what I am teaching you guys. Okay, that's what I'm teaching you guys. The zone is just going to be a zone. Okay, if you know how to mark the zone, so does it even means that you can trade? No. right? The zone is just going to be a zone. So what's matter is how we use the time frame and how we use the current market price. Okay, right? So if there is no questions, I'm going to go to the charts on weekly. I know you guys is waiting for a sell right now, right? You guys are waiting for a sell on gold, isn't it? So what matters is how the CMP reacts in the sell zones, right? Yes, exactly. Kin signals. more, more signals. All right. So for an example, we have this engulfing buy, right? We have this engulfing buy. We'll send a screenshot of the. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Wait. Try to get them back. All right. Try to get them back. All right. It's back. All right. It's back. All right. I'm sorry, forgot. Yeah, I sent like the notes in the chat, okay? Sent the note in the chat. So you guys can download it, right? Wait. Let's see the current market price together right now. Okay, because all of you guys already finished your second session, right? So it will be okay if I show you guys like this, like the trade controls and so on, right? You guys gonna understand? I know you guys is waiting for the sell. I know everyone is waiting for the sell here, right? Because there's no buy zone. There's no buy zones. Okay. Live trading with Kin. Okay, so I want you guys to answer this question, right? Why the price, why the price created a pullback? Why the price made a pullback even though there is no opposite zone? Why? All right. All right. Okay, everyone is understanding it now, okay? So this is what you guys looking for, eh? This EG cell. First entry, is it? You guys are waiting for the confirmation entry. So you guys are waiting for the confirmation entry. All right. Okay, so we're going to go like about the direction, we put it aside first. So for now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. So what if inside of this zone, okay, what if inside of this zone there is a confirmation entry, okay? There is a confirmation entry of M5 EG cell. So for an example, the price went up like this, close as engulfing cell on M5. And then after that, this M5 EG cell breaks like this. So what you guys need to do? Do we need to focus on the buy? Okay, we cut the loss and then? Yes. Wait for CE again. All right. Okay. I'm a happy teacher right now. I'm a happy teacher right now. All right. Okay. Where were we just now? Okay, direction. Okay. Right. So let's look on this one first. All right. We are happy and grateful students, master. Brilliant. All right. So let's look over here. We have this engulfing buy on weekly, right? We have this engulfing buy on weekly. So when the price get into the zone, okay, when the price get into the zone, right, we need to go to daily, of course. We need to go to daily. And if you look over here, okay, if you look over here, okay, the price created this EF showing like, okay, the price is going to reverse until our next zone, right? Right. But why the price break this EG buy? Yeah, of course, because there was no movement that showing that the price was respecting the EG buy or the engulfing field for buy on H4, right? Okay, there is no respecting our buy zones, our buy setup. So yeah, the price can go down and then break our zones. But don't worry about that one because, okay, we wait more, and then boom, we have this engulfing buy, which is showing us like the price is going to respect. So right now, if we are talking about respecting the zones, right, it's not going to respect for about 20 pips, about 30 pips, okay? Because right now we're not talking about respecting DH4 zones with M30 confirmation. Right now we are talking about respecting the weekly zones with a daily confirmation, which is, it's a big time frame. Like I said, okay, minimum it will move for about 100 pips, minimum 100 pips. So after the price create this easy buy, okay, so of course we're gonna go to H4, right, to look for the setup, which is our direction setup. So you guys look over here, make a pullback, and then boom. Why we can take this buy? Of course, because we already know, like, okay, this pair at that time was going for buy. So why do we need to focus on the sell? And then focus on the buy. Like I say, minimum 100 pips. Look at this movement, 170 pips, right? And then another, okay, we can mark this engulfing field. Another direction setup, right? Another direction setup. Then boom. How many pips? 200 pips. Or maybe this buy, you can say like, okay, the price went up from here to here for about 400 pips, something like that. Get it? And then you will get another zones. Look, direction setup, is it? And then the price went up. Boom. 400 pips. Went down again. And then maybe respecting this easy buy first. Okay. From here, how to take this buy? Of course, using first entry at the back. And then this current market price. And then if we take this buy somewhere around here, you're going to take like 160 pips. And then create a new ED. Yeah, another direction setup. For about one shot. 450 pips. You guys get it? That is how direction works. Okay, there's nothing much to do with the direction. It's just like, okay, you mark the weekly, you mark the weekly, and then you look at the CMP if there is any reaction or reversal sign. So start to focus on that pair with the one direction, which is, okay, if that pair is going for the sell, and then focus on the sell. And like I say, minimum the price will move 100 pips minimum, because right now we are talking about the weekly direction. You guys get it? Is there any question? Is there any question? No question. So let's go back to our CMP. You can do for daily. Yes, we can do for daily. But after this, we're going to talk about the daily direction. Right? Does NH4 EG or EF matters? Nope. H4 is going to be the setup. Okay? If we have a clear direction setup of buy, so all of our sell setup is going to be our retracement setup. Okay? Just a setup to make sure that the price makes a pullback, get back into our buy zone, which is that buy zone, we're going to call it as our direction setup. All right. So for now, this one is, oh yeah, someone mark it is now. All right. So if you guys want to sell, of course you guys can sell, but you need to be careful with this roadblock. Be careful with this roadblock. If in 7 minutes the price closed as engulfing buy, and then you sell over here, and they need to monitor instead of this one. Okay, monitor. They can the price can be like boom, create CE, and then boom, a little bit up right over here, respecting this EG cell, then go down like this. Okay, but we don't need to worry about that, right? Because yeah, anyway, we're going to monitor. Okay, we're going to monitor. For now, is there any question? If there is no question, I'm going to explain to you guys about daily direction. So if there is a CE inside a continuous setup, this one, this cell, Yeah, we can take a sell. We can take the sell. Or maybe you guys want to use like M1 EF. So wait for this EG buy to be broken. That's the M15 CE. Where is it? This one. You were saying this one. You were saying this one? No, from the previous continuation setup. Oh, this one. Wait, this EG cell? And then you want to use this M15 EG cell over here. No, strictly no. Why? Remember what I've said. We got new zones. Every new zones needs new confirmation. If there is no confirmation, so there is no way for the price to go down. Get it? We have new zones. So we need to wait for new CE somewhere around here. Okay. Thank you. You cleared my biggest doubt. All right, good. Okay. So let's go to direction, daily direction. So, okay, daily direction. Daily direction. So for the daily direction, what we need to do, okay, we need to understand like the time frame first, right? The time frame that we are going to use in the daily direction, of course, daily and H4, right? So how to use daily and H4? We're going to use it like we use the H4 and M30. So for an example, we have this sell zone of H4, and then we have this buy zone of H4. Okay. And then right over here, we have the sell zone on daily and a buy zone on daily. Right. Sell zone and a buy zone daily. So right now, we have this daily. Right. And here we have H4. So this is like the comparison. So when the price get into the sell zone of H4, what do we need to do? When the price get into the sell zone of H4, what do we need to do? Before we wait for the trade control. Yeah, before we wait for the trade control, what do we need to do? Okay, we go to M30, and then after that, what do we need to do? Yeah, first entry, exactly. Okay, so like I said, it will work. Okay, it will work like H4 and M30, which is if the price get into the sell zone of daily, okay, we are going to look for the zone at the back. But this zone, we're not going to call it as our first entry. We are not going to call it as our first entry. Okay, this zone, we will call it as our direction setup, right? And this one, we will call it as our first entry. So how to use the first entry? Yeah, strictly go to confirmation entry, right? But for the direction setup, okay, which is our sell zone, we need to, maybe you can have like M30 first entry at the back and then so on. And then the price is going to go down, right? After respecting the first entry, your trade control and so on, the price is going to go down. And then create another H4 EG cell. And then when we have the H4 EG cell, when the price, okay, when the price create, okay, when the price create an engulfing cell at the current market price, it shows us like, okay, the price is going to respect the zone, right? So right now, talking about respecting the daily zone with the H4 confirmation, minimum the price gonna go for about 50 pips, something like that, 50, 60, 70 pips, something like that, minimum, right? So the price is gonna make a pullback, and then, yep, gonna go down like this, okay? So the time frame that we need to monitor during the bear movement is going to be, yeah, of course, H4 opposite, and then daily candle closing. Right? You guys get it? You guys get it? I'm sending notes. Is there any question, guys? Yeah, about direction, there's nothing big, okay? Because, yeah, the cycle is going to be the H4 and M30, the H4 and M30. Okay, you know why? Because this is what I say to my student. H4 and M30, okay, is the core of the market. Okay, they are the core of the market. So if you understand how to use H4 and M30, yeah, you can make a lot of money. Okay, you don't need the direction and so on. Okay, but if you ask me like, wait, but if you ask me like, do we need to learn about direction? So the answer is going to be yes. To answer your question like, okay, how to hold my position and so on. Okay, how to hold this buy, how to hold this sell. Yeah, if you are following the direction setup, so you don't need to worry about holding and so on because the price is gonna move minimum 100 pips, minimum 50 pips, something like that. So then you just can monitor and so on, right? So let's take a look on what happened. Okay, because yesterday I sold GBP JPY and GBP USD, right? So look over here. Okay, you sound like T when you impersonate, but Kin, how do I? All right, right. So when the price get okay, so right now we're talking about daily, right? So right now I'm showing you guys like how can I take the sell on top of this one, right? So of course, daily EG sell. Start with the direction, right? Because I need to know, okay, which direction that I'm playing with, right? So we go to H4. We go to H4. And then at the back, you have a very clear engulfing cell at the back. Not gonna lie. Very, very clear direction setup. And then when the price get into the zone, yeah, do your job. Right? Do your job, which is, of course, M30 and so on. Okay. Because right now, oh, if you wait for the M30 EG cell, you're not gonna get it. But if you wait here, yeah, you're gonna get it. But wait. I use like this first entry zones and then yeah, wait for the confirmation entry and then that's it. Right? And that's it. Wait, is that I use M5 EG cell? Yeah, I use this one, M1 EF. I use the M1 EF. Okay, I took a cell somewhere around here. And I'm still holding the position. Okay, guys, I'm still holding the position. So this gonna answer the question like, oh, where to put the SL, Kin, where to put the SL. So the SL going to be, so for example, I sold somewhere around here. And then the SL need to be flexible, right? So my SL 9 pips. Yesterday my SL was 9 pips. And then what what box was that? And then I'm still holding it. How many are? Okay, 22R. Okay, 22R. So a weekly with daily with H4 confirmation would be a monster trade, I'm guessing. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because every time frame is telling us to sell. So then why don't we sell? Why do you guys keep on focusing on buy? Okay. This is how to get like a trade with a small SL. Now 22R, just like that. Okay. If you risk 1%, so you're up 22%. If you risk 2%, you're up for about 44%. So I took 2 trades with M1EF, got stopped out twice. Yeah, we need to understand. That's why we need to understand about the confirmation entry. Okay. Sometimes the M1EF. Okay, let me show you guys. I saw the go somewhere over here. Okay. I should go somewhere over here with the M1EF. Wait, where was it just now? Yeah, I hit my stop loss today, which is it over here? M1EF. No. Yeah, same zone, right? Yeah. You guys need to understand, like, okay, if you are using the high risk confirmation entry, you guys need to understand. Okay, you guys need to understand, like, high risk, high reward. That's it. 40% are losses on M1. So all good cause of doing business. Yeah. So if you keep on getting lost, okay, from the M1 EF, so stop using it. That's it. Stop using it. Right? So right now, if the price create the M1 EF, will we? Nope. Okay. So right now you guys keep on waiting for the sell, right? But the R is fine, right? So is there any question for the direction? Okay, if you are asking me, wait, if we use H4 STC, can we go straight? No, strictly no H4 STC, no. H4 is just the time frame for us to look for the setup. That's it. Oh, Saxo gave us this. Oh my God. Look at this one. This engulfing cell. Wait, really? This engulfing cell inside of the weekly cell. I meant first entry, not this. All right, we go straight to M15. No. If we use H4 as TC, if you use H4 as first entry, can we go straight to M15 or M5 for CE after that? No, I didn't get it. Which is you're using daily direction, and then yeah, H4 M30, and then after you have the M30 for the first entry, yeah, you can go strictly to CE. But wait, this one is the golden one. Yeah, guys, direction is telling us to sell. But still, we need to monitor this zone at the bottom, right? Sexo give us easy sell. Damn. There is where I'm getting confused due to brokers. So yeah, the weakness. Okay, so I'm telling you guys the truth. Okay, the weakness of this strategy, this method is going to be like, yeah, maybe some brokers will have like different, okay, different candle formation. They average out over time. Yeah. So right now you guys can keep on focusing on this sell zone, I think. But yeah, still monitor on this roadblock. All right. Monitor on this roadblock, this sell zone, and then this roadblock. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What was that? Wait, if you take a sell somewhere over here, we need like yeah, of course, the small SL, right? So there's going to be like maybe like 14 pips, something over here. Maybe you can put like 15 pips, and then looking for the price to go down till our first entry opposite zone with the 5R. That should be yeah, that should be okay. I mainly use CE above SL. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah, my bro signal. Not really signal. But yeah, this one is a high risk confirmation entry. And if you wanna press, yeah, go on. All right. So is there any question for now? Is there any question for now? Is there any question for now, guys? Yeah, feel free to ask me. I'm not gonna kill you guys. Placing SL. Again, flexible. If you have like 5 pips, a sell zone of confirmation entry of 5 pips, so why do you need to put the SL for about 30 pips, 20 pips, something like that? Okay. Be flexible when you put the SL. So in this method, okay, it's just like we need to be flexible to get the entry. We need to be flexible to, yeah, we need to be flexible. Yeah, that's it. We need to be flexible with everything, right? Be flexible with everything. Thanks for the validation regarding Ellison. Yeah, sure thing, sure thing. So let's go to the last topic, which is it's going to be what is our last topic? Yeah, common mistake. Okay, common mistake. So common mistake. Right, common mistake is our last topic. Wait, give me a second. Cheapy fish. Right. So common mistake. The common mistake. Right. So right now, talking about the common mistake. Okay. This topic has me written all over it. Common mistake. Yeah. Common mistake. So in this topic, I'm just going to explain to you guys one thing. Okay. Which is because in our first session, I told you guys like we have two types of time frame, right? That we're going to use for the trade control, which is going to be M30 and H1, right? M30 and H1. So for now, for an example, we have this sell zone. We have this sell zone of M30. And then we have the buy zone of M30. So when the price get into the sell zone, and then the price create M5 EF, something like this, okay? Can we take the sell? Of course we can, right? Because this one is our low risk confirmation entry. And then when the price get into the zone, boom, the price is gonna go down, right? Nah, it's okay, Ken. It's okay, Ken. Okay, the price is gonna go down, right? Okay. And then after that, okay, sometimes if we have like low risk confirmation entry, and then when the price makes a pullback, and then the price is gonna break our CE, right? Even though we have M5 EF, something like that. Okay, even though we have the M5 EF, but this thing will never care about us. All right, we need to be careful, which is maybe the price was coming from a buy zone. Okay, this is because the price was coming from the buy zone. So why, Ken? Why? So it's going to be like we never know like where the price gonna create the momentum, right? So maybe somewhere around here the price created M5 EF. Okay, the price created M5 EF, sorry, M1 EF, but we don't look at this one because okay, we keep on focusing on our sell zone. But the price, boom, create a momentum and then break our M5 EF just like that. Okay, because the pull whenever the price coming from the opposite zone, okay, all the confirmation entry inside of our zone will be invalid. So what do we need to do? We need to wait for a new one, maybe M1 EF or M5 EG cell somewhere over there. Get it? And again, another scenario. Okay, another scenario. Okay, the scenario. So we have M5 EF. When the price makes a pullback and then the price break the zone. But okay, if you look at the M30 opposite zone, the zone is very, very far away. Okay, but why? Maybe because of the H1. Okay, you mislook on H1 easy buy, something like that, right? Because like I said, we will never know where the price will come from, right? Where the momentum will come from, right? Sometimes the price can just do like this, okay? Boom, and then create M1 EF inside of this one, boom. But the question is, can we take a buy inside of the H1 zone? Okay, can we take a buy inside of the H1 zone? Can we take a buy inside of the H1 zone? Yes. No. We cannot take the buy inside of the H1 zone. Because why? Because it's not our game plan. Our game plan is saying like, okay, M30 is just the place that we are going to take the entry. Because you know why? You know why? Because before this, okay, I used to got scammed like this. The price created M5 EF, low risk, break. Create another low risk. I enter the buy, break. Create another low risk, enter the buy, break. Create M5 EG buy, pull back, break. And then create another one, break. And then I stopped trading that day, and then the price create M5 EG buy, makes a pullback, and then boom. Yeah, right. So that's why I didn't use H1 for entry. So H1 is just for like for you guys to understand like, oh, we need to be careful with this zone, with that zone, and so on. But you guys don't need to worry about this one because yeah, sometimes you're gonna see like the zone is very, very close to each other, right? Maybe like the M30 is just like this. So what you guys need to do is like, does it also apply to M30, sir? What do you mean? Just now I explained on M30 and H1 together. Yeah, and it applies on M30 also. Okay. So for NSW, we'll have like a zone like very, very close to each other. So in the next topic, I'm going to share with you guys like how to know like when the direction when the when the momentum will come from, which is volume. I'm going to share with you guys about the volume. So in our next topic, we're going to discuss about number one, we're going to talk about the volume. Number two, we're going to talk about like how to trade the news, okay? Which is I'm going to share with you guys like the glitch of the market and so on, right? And then after that, I'm going to share with you guys about the planning. And at the same time, I'm going to share with you guys like how I made my first 100K and how I completed my first trading plan, okay? And then how I flip an account from like $10 to a certain amount, something like that. And how I did my prop firm account in less than a week, okay? For the first phase, I just took like for about 2 days, and then for the second phase, I just took for about 2 days, something like that, right? So the next session, which is the last session, gonna be like, yeah, fun, which is we are not going to touch the chart, okay? Which is going to be good, right? We're not going to touch the charts, right? So for now, let's go back to our sell zone, of course. Let's go back to our sell zone. What happened there? What is happening there? Let's look. All right. This first entry, and then we have this roadblock somewhere around here. And the M5 EG sell. If you want to take a sell, yeah, go on then. But remember, opposite zone is where we need to monitor. So I think that's it for this session. So if there is no question, so I'm going to end this session over here, which is, wait, before that, let me take the picture first. So only these guys can claim the video from me, okay? Guys, don't forget, right after this class, you guys, like, straight away chat me, okay? Get it? So I'll see you guys in our next session, which is going to be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I'm stopping the recording right over here.